Rod Wave was arguing with his girlfriend.
Ah, damn, domestic dispute.
Rod, who in return pulled out a Glock 20 10mm pistol from his left arm, opening fire at his girlfriend's G-Wagon.
Gang, you up. My bad, y'all. Gang, you up 10 mil on your shorty?
Detectives would count Rod's shot 14 times.
Damn!
The weapon was empty. 11 bullets would strike the G-Wagon, 1 round struck Rod's Rolls Royce, and 1 round struck a wall, while the 14th bullet was never recovered. While Rod was shooting, his associate was unfazed, as if he knew it was going to happen.
He dropped 14 10 mil shells at his bit?
Assault, pointing or aiming a firearm at another person.
Damn.
2 counts of possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony.
Damn.
2 counts
that 924.
2 counts of criminal damage to property. 2 counts of obstruction of law enforcement. 2 counts of tampering with evidence, and conspiracy to commit a felony.
Damn, he damn near got all felonies. What's going on, niggas? We back with another video. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what to do, man. Today we finna be talking about Rod Wave big ass getting caught on camera shooting up his girlfriend G-Wagon. Like, gang, it ain't too many 500-pound rappers. You, Dave Bunts, and DJ Khaled. Y'all some big ass niggas. No cap. Well, we finna hop into the detail, see what the hell happens with this boy, cause he might be cooked. You sad now, buddy. You're gonna be sad in prison. But hey, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's hop right into the video.
Man, what's up, everybody? It's 1090 J. Go rockin' with y'all. Y'all rockin' with me. For this video, we're gonna be speaking on Rod Wave firing up his girlfriend's G-Wagon after his house was broken into.
You shot at your girlfriend because you got robbed? Now, unless she backdoored you, that's something different.
It's 2025. Rod Wave was taken into custody and booked into the
buddy
jail.
He looked like he know he cooked.
A long list of charges would range from aggravated assault, possession of a firearm, pointing or aiming a gun at another person, and tampering with evidence.
Damn.
A total of 13 charges, with damn near half being felonies, has left fans wondering what the hell happened.
Yeah, buddy, what happened?
TV News would post to Instagram Rod Wave's affidavit, and according to the arrest affidavit, on May 13th, officers executed a search warrant at Rod Wave's 6-bed, 7.5 bath, 14,000 square foot, 3-acre mansion.
Damn, buddy got a crib.
2024 for $9 million.
Sheesh.
Specifically, detectives wanted the home security footage.
Ooh.
They believe the video recordings contain evidence of a previous burglary turned shooting that took place at the residence.
Wait, huh?
Recovering the recording device they sought, detectives found footage from April 21st. Reviewing the footage, the master bedroom window was broken, indicating someone broke into Rod Wave's house.
Damn.
But video from 2 days before wasn't there. Rod Wave sent this real
shit
on the home.
Buddy deleted footage?
Seen on surveillance video walking around the garage courtyard before leaving and returning with another realtor. They take pictures of the residence and open the garage door where a Mercedes G-Wagon parked. They were not seen taking anything from the home and eventually left.
Type shit.
Rod Wave's girlfriend, Minnie Barbie, whose real name is Manariah Andrews, can be seen pulling up in a BMW. Shortly after, Rod Wave and an unknown associate would pull up in an SUV.
Oh, shoot.
Rod and his associate can be seen carrying bags and what appeared to be a box from the residence while his girlfriend followed. While the surveillance footage had no audio, it appeared to detectives that Rod Wave was arguing with his girlfriend.
Ah, damn, domestic dispute.
Rod, who in return pulled out a Glock 20 10mm pistol from his left arm, opening fire at his girlfriend's G-Wagon.
Gang, you up. My bad, y'all. Gang, you up 10 mil on your shorty? You up 10 mil on your shorty? That's crazy work, I ain't gonna lie. You up 10 mil on your big gang?
that he bought her for Christmas.
Like, huh?
The same G-Wagon posted on her Instagram. Detectives would count Rod's shot 14 times.
Damn!
Until the weapon was empty. 11 bullets would strike the G-Wagon, 1 round struck Rod's Rolls Royce, and 1 round struck a wall, while the 14th bullet was never recovered. While Rod was shooting, his associate was unfazed, as if he knew it was going to happen. He
dropped 14 10 mil shells at his bit. He dropped 10 mil at his bit. Damn, gang. I don't know. Damn.
Continue to place things from the house inside of the SUV. Rod's girlfriend, on the other hand, ducked down and ran inside of the house in fear. She ran from the house to a nearby
that 10 mil sound like a Draco.
Called her mother, telling her Rod Wave shot her car up, and telling her mom to call 911.
Damn.
Lucky that he's seen on camera running through the front of the yard, as detectives believe he was now panicking, knowing his girlfriend went to the neighbors to call the police.
Duh, dummy.
Rod's
You tried to kill her.
also seen the panic as they both jumped into the SUV.
I can imagine Rod big ass running.
By Mini Barbie's BMW. With Rod Wave driving, he'd reverse into the BMW in an attempt to push it out of the way, leaving his tires spinning. Pulling back up to the garage, Rod's associate would shut the garage door to prevent the shot-up G-Wagon from being seen. Rod would get out of the SUV while on the phone, and his associate would begin collecting shell casings. Rod would attempt to drive around the BMW, but ended up striking a staircase and blowing out his front tire, disabling the SUV.
Gangster, you just doing everything
Rod would
wrong.
grab shell casings near the windshield wipers, throwing them onto the stairs before calling someone else on his phone. Rod would lock the SUV, lock up the house, and leave through the back of the residence. Detectives would locate a damaged backyard fence, leading them to believe 300-pound Rod Wave broke the fence while escaping through the back.
His big ass broke the fence trying to run? Gang, come on now. I know your big ass ain't trying to hop no goddamn fence, nigga. Come on now, cuz. What the hell, boy?
Video evidence clearly showing Rod and his associate working together to alter the scene of the shooting, and later discovered Rod contacted his bodyguard to pick them up from the scene to avoid apprehension, while taking evidence from the scene to make it appear Rod was never there and no crime happened other than a burglary.
Tweaking.
Due to this information, probable cause was found to arrest Rod Wave on charges of aggravated assault, pointing or aiming a firearm at another person.
Damn.
2 counts of possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony.
Damn.
2 counts
that
of
924.
2 counts of criminal damage to property. 2 counts of obstruction of law enforcement. 2 counts of tampering with evidence, and conspiracy to commit a felony.
Damn, he damn near got all
Now,
felonies.
I don't think this should come as a surprise that one of the top artists making emotional music reacted emotionally to someone.
His big simp ass.
But to shoot the shit out of his girlfriend G-Wagon is a little bit over the top. We don't know if she was bitching his ear off on the phone and he just snapped. At the end of the day,
yeah, he up 10 mil on his beat.
Most likely owns the car, and he didn't cause her actually any harm aside from what? Stress? The paperwork never stated he aimed a gun at her or threatened her with it, even though that's what he's been charged with.
Cause he was probably like, bitch, you got me fucked up. You think you finna just do this to me? I bought you that car. Bro, nigga. That nigga said, I bought the car. I'll shoot that shit up, old bro. I ain't gonna lie, he tweaking. But I kinda understand where he coming from. Just a little bit. But
Rod has Drew Findling behind him. You know, Dirk's lawyer, Young Boy's lawyer. Meaning this shit is about to go away with a quickness, but Rod's girlfriend will play an important role. On the night the burglary took place, police responded to the mansion after receiving reports of a domestic dispute, with witnesses hearing yelling and screaming. Mini Barbie was outside crying.
Yeah, I gotta stop tweaking on these hoes, man.
Into with the safe in the basement being dragged across the floor before being emptied. The investigation revealed bullet casings, bullet holes, 2 shot up luxury vehicles, a handgun, a broken window by the pool, and a hammer in a nearby bush. This scene resembled a fucking shootout.
His ass tried to stage the shooting that happened 2 days before as a burglary / robbery gone wrong. That's low-key some smart shit if it's no security cameras at the place of the crime. At your home.
Leaving detectives wondering what actually took place, which led to the search warrant for the surveillance video. Now, Drew Finley would comment, only saying there is no truth to the charges. Rod Wave was a victim to a burglary and committed no crimes. How he was even charged as a result of this situation is incomprehensible, and this will absolutely be resolved in favor of Rod Wave. Obviously, Drew isn't going to comment on the alleged surveillance video that's been recovered, but eventually, that argument will come. Now, I find it highly disrespectful, being a big guy myself, that detectives assume Rod Wave broke the backyard fence by jumping over it. And if they had that on video, I ain't gonna lie, that shit would have went viral.
That shit would be funny as hell.
Jump a fence. But anyways, to
hear
big that this happened, and the detectives are alleging they have the video of him pulling out the gun, shooting up the car, and then covering up everything that took place. I'll say this. If a crime was committed, it isn't as serious as what he's been charged with. And if you've ever been locked up, you might have heard of the spaghetti effect. When you throw a plate of spaghetti at the wall, it slaps, it starts to come down, and eventually the majority of the shit hits the floor while a couple of things are still standing. And that's what I think is going to happen with these charges. He's been hit with a bunch of charges that are serious, but I think that his lawyer is going to pick them apart strategically in a manner in which, you know, maybe he gets probation.
That's what money buys you.
Time served, community service, whatever. I don't know the statutes in Georgia, but firing a gun, discharging a firearm in public is a misdemeanor in Florida. The South has lenient laws. You know, the 4th of July, people just shoot guns off and shit. Maybe his lawyer will go that route. At the end of the day, he fired into something that
he owns. On his property.
G-Wagon. And if you're a YouTuber and you're shooting guns on your property at shit you own, it's not that big of a deal.
Oh God, what the hell?
That's gonna be something.
You gonna try to charge me with a crime, and I'm shooting at the shit on my property that I bought, and I'm not shooting at nobody. My lawyer's gonna pick that shit apart like we're playing a game of Operation. No cap.
Something for his lawyer to figure out. I don't think he caused harm or threatened his girlfriend. I think that if your home gets broken into, your safe gets ran through and emptied, we don't know how much money he lost. You're gonna be pissed, right? And maybe he lost shit worth more than that fucking G-Wagon, and he was like, you know what? Fuck your car, because I just lost all this shit. And he did what he did, allegedly. We don't know. We're just the bystanders that are gonna sit back and see what the fuck happens with this case, and the fact that he has one of the best lawyers. And again, this isn't some federal shit. And Rod Wave is not a felon. He can legally have the gun that he had.
Okay.
As far as trying to cover up his tracks and, you know, taking the shell casings and this and that, look, we're just gonna have to wait and see how it plays out. He's already out on bond. I highly doubt he's stressing the shit. I mean, bro, if you got a $9 million mansion and you can afford to shoot into a G-Wagon and a Rolls Royce, I'm pretty sure he's not stressing this. But hey,
bro,
let me know y'all's thoughts and opinions in the comments section.
Hey, I don't really know, cause I'm not up that kind of money yet, bro. But the way it seems is he got mad at his bitch. His bitch was talking crazy. He shot her car up with her not in it. Just on some like, hey, you think who? I bet. Watch this. The car I just bought you, shit gone. Shoot that bitch up. Try to cover up his tracks. Now if they got a surveillance footage, that's gonna be a little tricky. But he got one of the best lawyers in the world. Young boy lawyer. Young boy's home. Dirk lawyer. Dirk finna be home. It's not even a federal case. It's a state case. So he might be good. We finna see though. Keep y'all updated on this information. But hey, if I see the video, I appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, to 1,000 subscribers. Tell me to my second reaction channel, JBsiah 2, link in the description. Tell me to my clothing brand, JungleBredClothing, link in the description. May y'all stay away, get you some money. All love, JBsiah. We out.